2-0 yesterday on our plus 100s for each game. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell didn't play, so his leg's void, impacts the return, but we'll still take it. Rolling these both over into two massive game fives tonight. We got game 5 between the Knicks and Pacers, then the later game between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. Looking forward to both of these. Let's keep it rolling. Here we go. Knicks Pacers game 5. There's what we're rolling with at minus 103. Hartenstein has hit this in 25 of his last 27 games. Hit it in 9 of 10 in the playoffs so far, averaging 9.9 in those 10 games. Had 13 and 14 points in the first 2 games of this series at home. Like him to get 6 back at home tonight. Josh Hart had hit this in 9 straight against the Pacers before that game 4 blowout and had 13, 15, and 18 rebounds in the first 3 games of this series, averaging over 12 in the playoffs. Only played 24 minutes in that game 4 blowout. This is a guy that's averaging over 44 in the playoffs. Like him to play 48 tonight, most likely at MSG tonight. And if he does, we'd like him to grab 10 boards. Then we got Siakam, 15 plus points and over 4.5 rebounds, averaged over 22 points on the season. Hit it in 11 of his last 13 against the Knicks. OG Anunoby is out again tonight. That's who was guarding Siakam for those first 2 games. In the 2 games with him out and Achua on him, he had 26 points in the first one. In the second one, he scored 14 points, but in just 22 minutes because it was a blowout. Like him to continue playing well in this matchup. He's also hit this in 87% of games this season, and he's averaging 7.9 rebounds in the playoffs. Only got 4 in 22 minutes in that blowout, but had 6 plus rebounds in the other 5 matchups against the Knicks since he joined the Pacers. Like him to get us 15 points, over 4.5 rebounds. Rolling with these 4 legs, minus 103. But wait, we got one more parlay. Nuggets Timberwolves game 5. Here's what we got at plus 105. Starting it off with Rudy Gobert over 8.5 rebounds. Because listen to this, in games this season where Rudy plays 30 or more minutes, he hit this in 63 of 65 games, 97%. He's averaging over 34 minutes a game. Massive playoff game. Like him to be out there for the minutes we're looking for. He also averaged 12.9 on the season, and he's hit it in 7 of his last 8 against the Nuggets with 12 or more rebounds in all 7 of those hits. We're going to need 9. Then we're taking it to Jaden McDaniels over 1.5 rebounds. May seem a bit random, but he's hit this in 32 of his last 34 games, averaging over 4.5 in the playoffs, hitting it in all 8 playoff games. He's also hit this in 15 straight against the Nuggets. We need him to make it 16. Then we're going to Jokic over 22.5 points. He's hit this in 25 of his last 26 playoff games, 9 of his last 10 against the Timberwolves. He's averaging over 27.5 in the playoffs so far. The only game he missed this in the playoffs was that game 2 where they got absolutely destroyed. Only took 13 shots. He's been more aggressive since. Like him to keep taking shots. He should get us to 23 points. Then we're rounding it off with Michael Porter Jr., 4 plus rebounds. Hit this in 25 of his last 27 at home, and in 46 of his last 50 playoff games, averaged 7 on the season. Missed it last game. He was pretty non-existent. Like him back at home to be more involved. He's also only missed this a single time in back-to-back games all season. We don't think he will tonight. These 4 legs, plus 105, we're rolling with it. Quick recap, there's the first parlay for Knicks Pacers at minus 103. There's the second parlay, plus 105 for Nuggets Timberwolves. As an NBA fan and a Knicks fan, these are 2 awesome games tonight. Cannot wait to watch these. Also sneaky, have Caitlin Clark's debut in a regular season WNBA game. Also keeping an eye on that. But mostly keeping an eye on hopefully us hitting both of these parlays. I think we can to keep it rolling, and I'll talk to you guys later.